Been some talk lately on bee sting therapy. I'd like to show you how I've gone about it. I had a friend of mine come out that wanted stung to try to help out with his rheumatoid arthritis. It's not a very involved process, or at least it wasn't for me. I keep it kind of simple. In this case, I've taken the inner cover off of this hive, and I found that the bees on top of the hive seem to have a little more willingness, should I say, to sting you. The ones that are coming in and out of the door of the foragers, they seem to know that their job is to bring in food, and they really don't want to lose their life and fall short of doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is bringing nectar and pollen back into the hive. I've had better luck with my bees just picking them up with my fingers. I know some folks prefer to use tweezers, but I have a hard time with the tweezers. See if we can get a shot of the stinger here. She's going to want to, a little bit of it there. Don't know if we're going to get her to go or not. She just doesn't want to stick the stinger out very much. There it is. Right now she's curling it back up, trying to get the fingers that are holding her. But show you if we can just, you can get the tail end there, I can feel it. There she goes. Now unfortunately, of course, the bee dies. But when the stinger enters into you, it sits and pulsates. You can see it move. The venom sac pumps the venom in. Oh, it takes a couple minutes. It has a little bit more. But the barb has, it's not one single unit. It's a sliding barb, there's two parts to it. They slide back and forth next to each other, and in that way they work themselves down deeper into the skin. But the sac pumps and pumps. As you can see, it's a little deeper than what it was when it first stung. See a little bit of movement in it. Pumping what venom is in it down into the skin. You know, as beekeepers, we take a hit of this every so often. It's kind of something that we're just used to. It always stings. I'm confident that that's why they call them stings, because it never stops. But as far as the swelling and the redness is concerned, often we as the season goes on, in particular, the more often we get stung, the less it affects us. There are acupuncture points that the bee sting therapists use. I won't go into those now. There's a lot of them. I don't have any idea what all of them are. It's often near the site of the affliction, whatever that might be, rheumatism in your hands or problems in your shoulder. There's an area on the leg. We've used all of them. Of those as just examples. And a fellow that I stung, I won't go into any results other than to say that they were favorable. Each person is affected in different ways by them. It's certainly something that I would recommend if you find that you can take the bee stings. As you can see, it's pretty far into the skin now from what it was. The best way to get them out is take your fingernail and scrape them out. And there's a good look at the stinger itself. And also give you an idea how far it was into my skin. But that's an abbreviated version of what bee sting therapy is like, and how really simple it is. Unfortunately, it's a little rough on the bees. But I hope it did the patient some good.